Hello everyone, welcome back to the Cigar Update. I'm Nosipo Gumete, South Africa's first female cigar YouTuber, and I'd like to welcome you to the first episode of The World Behind Cigars. This is a series where we get to explore cigar stories, culture, history, business, and craftsmanship that shape the cigar industries. Because cigars are more than just what you puff and what you see. The first topic that we'll be discussing under the World Behind Cigar segment is: how do cigars get to South Africa? Where are premium cigars made? Which countries, to be precise? Now let's start from the very beginning. Contrary to what many people think, premium cigars aren't produced anywhere and everywhere. The majority of the world premium cigars come from countries such as Nicaragua, the Dominican Republic, Honduras, and Cuba. And this is because these countries have earned their international recognition for making premium cigars all around the world over the years. Now that you know the countries that are well known to produce premium cigars internationally, it takes us to the next topic, and that is: why doesn't South Africa produce premium cigars that are like the ones that we find in our cigar lounges or cigar retailers? When you visit a cigar lounge, you're more likely to come across cigars from the Dominican Republic, Nicaragua, Cuba, and Honduras than any locally produced cigar. Now, obviously, this naturally would raise a question as to, since South Africa already has agriculture, then why don't we produce premium cigars? The answer is a combination of three components. Number one is the climate. Premium cigar tobacco requires specific growing conditions and years of specialized knowledge. Point number two and point number three, I will combine them and say it's tradition and industry. While South Africa does grow tobacco for other purposes, the premium cigar market here in South Africa for years has relied on cigar imports from other countries that have built a long-standing reputation for their premium cigar production. Now this automatically takes us to the next question as to, what does an importer do? Now I need you to get that without importers, some of the premium cigars that we get to experience that are available to us locally, we would never be able to access them. Think of an importer as a bridge between international cigar manufacturers and the South African cigar market. Importers work with manufacturers. They arrange international shippings, prepare custom documentation, ensure that important cigar products comply to the South African customs. Importers go as far as to assist the markets overall in the exchange processes, ensuring that all the necessary procedures are followed through for the success of the stock to get it into South Africa. Now we have mastered what is the role of an importer in assisting cigars coming into South Africa, as the main question was, how do cigars get into South Africa? Now this automatically takes us to the next topic, which is distributors. You might be asking yourself, where do distributors fit in this whole process that is going on right now? But here's what you need to know about distributors, is that most manufacturers do not deliver directly to the cigar retailers and the cigar lounges. So you can think of the distributor as the link that keeps the supply chain moving. Distributors help move product from importers to retailers from point A to point B. They ensure that the stock reaches to the right retailers and the right lounges that have purchased the stock from the manufacturers, helping the product of which is cigars to be available across different regions. Now we've mastered importers, distributors, how they fit into this whole process. Now this leads us to the next topic, which is: how do cigar retailers and cigar lounges receive the cigar stock? Cigar retailers and cigar lounges purchase cigar stock from reputable importers and distributors, if not directly from the manufacturer. I'm sure you might wonder, how do they get to find the right distributors, the right manufacturers, the right importers? Well, it all boils down to research. When they've done their research, they get people's contacts. Some travel to the destination or to the manufacturers to go and feel, touch, puff, taste the product to see if it's good quality enough to be sold to their customers. Some cigar retailers buy from other reputable cigar retailers that they trust, that they don't sell counterfeits. Likewise with cigar lounges, some cigar lounges buy from other cigar lounges that they trust, they don't sell cigars that are counterfeited. Now the following topic explains as to why you have had a scenario whereby you've scrolled on your phone, found a certain cigar that you were fascinated and wanted to try out, and you would walk into a retailer or cigar lounge and go check for that cigar and you don't find it there. The topic is, why are some of the premium cigars not available in South African cigar retailers and cigar lounges? What you need to know is that there are several reasons as to why that occurs. And number one, some manufacturers might have cigars that they want to bring into South Africa, but they do not know who to reach, who to sell their cigars to, which cigar lounge, which cigar retailers. I have been approached by people who have cigars and want to sell them, so I can attest to that. And in some or most cases is that you're the only one who knows about it, and your cigar retailer or your cigar lounge does not have it because they do not know about that particular cigar yet. And lastly, in most cases, some of the cigars are limited stock, which causes their demand to be high and the supply to be low, which makes them less accessible. And in some other cases, of which you might not know, there could be a list that factory or that manufacturer has of where to supply those certain cigars, and some people have received the stock and some haven't, and some are yet to restock. The last topic under today's segment is the commonly discussed topic as to why does the price of a cigar differ from the country of origin to when they get to South Africa. What you need to know is that every stage and every step that a cigar goes through to get to South Africa adds cost and value to the cigar price difference. The journey involves international shipping, insurance, custom procedures, import duties, VAT, warehousing, distribution and retail operation under the South African custom rules and regulations. Imported goods can be subjected to custom duties and VAT with an exact amount depending on factors that contribute, such as tariff classifications and custom values. With all of this information that I've shared with you, you can now understand when I say cigars are not expensive, but it is the process that they go through that makes them end up having the price tag that you get with your cigar retailers and the cigar lounges. If you think all the information that I've shared with you is hectic, to really know the finer details to it, go to your nearest cigar retailer or cigar lounge and ask them the nitty-gritties about what goes down in the cigar industry in purchasing the cigars and ensuring that you have access to your premium stick that you are able to enjoy every single day. And I'm sure they will share even the littlest nitty-gritty that will assist you in understanding the cigar price tag and how do cigars get to South Africa. Now I hope you've learned a thing or two on today's episode, and please don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video and comment down in the comment section what information that you know that I might not have shared. Share with us what you've experienced as a retailer or as a person who owns a cigar lounge when it comes to getting cigars into South Africa. I'll see you on the next episode when we discuss more under the world behind cigars. For now, happy puffing.